It's a party.
I'm scared. Why does the rainbow come? Like, our summer supposed to go away.
I don't know. Yeah, this is,
It takes one person to come and tell us to.
What? Dallas?
To bring this stuff.
What? Dallas, Daddy, man.
Yeah.
What is? There's no way they. He's smiling.
Hello there.
Okay. What's up, Casey?
What's up, guys?
What's up? How you doing?
I'm doing good. How was last night? Looks like y'all had a little bit of rain, but you had a big old tent to yourselves.
This morning, yeah. Put our cover on wrong, so we got hit up a little bit inside, but it's all good.
Carlos, how's it feel to be re-entering the game? What was it like winning that challenge last night?
It still doesn't feel real. I feel like it's not gonna hit me until like I'm back in there talking to people again. But it was crazy.
Ryan, what was it like whenever everyone voted you back in? Because that's a completely different experience than winning the challenge. You were with a group of people that like they had to pick someone, and you ended up with just barely enough votes between you and Alice, and you just barely squeaked it out.
Yeah, it was pretty humbling. Man, please come on. It was a pretty humbling experience. Especially, the only way I thought I was getting back in was to beat Carlos at the end there. And I was just going to let the vote be whatever it was. Like, I wasn't going to give a pitch because I already talked to everyone over the last day or so. So I figured that was kind of my foundation. If they wanted to vote me in, they were. And with Carlos' help, pulling out a little plan and advocating for me. I feel like that's one of the most powerful things you can get in the game, and it went in my favor. So it was pretty sweet.
All right. Well, I can tell you that we are about to merge. The way that we are about to merge, and what this, the way this is going to work is, I'm going to pull the two groups up to that like fork in the road, and then you two are going to bring in the merge feast whenever I announce that the Redemption Island. I'm going to say Redemption Island contestant. They don't currently know that two people are re-entering the game, so both of you will re-enter, or will round that corner with all of the, there's a couple of baskets up there with food, and then there's a bundle of firewood, so hopefully you all can get the fire going. And then from there, everyone's going to go back to Red Camp, and you all will be officially merged. Before that, we do have a matter of business. Each of you are going to enter the game with a power of mischief.
Thank God.
This will be secret. I'm going to pull both of you individually, and you will draw for your power of mischief.
Okay.
All right? So we'll start with Carlos. We'll go back here.
Okay.
Bounty pouch. The mischief maker gains an extra bounty slot for the duration of the game. They would randomly draw for their second bounty. This item does not expire.
Good things come in small packages, so.
Bounty pouch. This mischief maker gains an extra bounty slot for the duration of game. They will randomly draw for their second bounty. This item does not expire.
The next order of business. Are you all ready to see who's returning from Redemption Island?
Oh, yeah.
All right, Redemption Island, come on in.
Oh no, that's good.
Carlos.
And Ryan.
Carlos and Ryan?
Two
Two?
for two?
There's two?
Were they all?
No, it's just them. Hey! Wow! Wow!
Drop the food so we can hug you. Oh, have you seen? Not the bananas.
Oh, bananas.
Goodbye.
Oh, there's coffee!
I know.
Alright, let's go.
Maggie, how you doing? Nice to meet you.
Hi, I still have the Visine if you need it. Like you hug.
Oh, in the.
I was like, whoa.
I was just seeing red that day, so I didn't know who was on the other side. I've heard it's been a battle out there, so
It's been
congrats to
wild.
all y'all.
Oh, thank you.
Oh yeah. True. Oh, we have a tarp that we can put out for everyone to put their tent. Can we
So
bring?
I guess we could bring the other tent, but
We can bring.
I guess we can go like side by side. if you
Or we
want.
could, yeah.
Or
Like,
across.
Yeah,
like here's one.
our big one is a little broken,
That's all
but
right.
it'll be fine. Just a little bit,
Yeah.
just like the rest of us.
It just kind of dips down.
We really have to. We do the coffee like an hour.
Then if you want to get the chairs and the other stuff in the other tab.
Is that mine? Yeah, I threw mine in the air and I didn't. I was just
Okay, honestly, I have lost track of the key situation. I personally have one key, and I personally have 2 clues to a hidden immunity idol at Tribal. I thought through kind of like every iteration of people coming back, and my tops were Carlos, Zach, and Francis. I was pretty sure any of those 3 coming back would be more loyal to me than to any of the other remaining blue, which puts me in a great position. Carlos getting voted out absolutely sucked, but the fact that I didn't flip really spoke to the bond that we created in such a short time. So Carlos coming back was literally, I think, the best thing for my game, and I am really excited I'm gonna let it like slow burn a little bit, but I'm really optimistic that he could be my number one. Yeah, so they got to the after vote, and I thought we were going to rocks based off of like how tight
Same
we were.
concept.
And I know the numbers weren't in our favor, so I get it. But I just like at that point, I was just like, I don't care.
exactly.
I would prefer to go home than
Similar, but
I think now that I'm back into back into like game mind, I'm more worried than I was before. I thought before when I was in Redemption Island, I was like, I go back into the game, I'm good. Like I have my original tribe, like I had a good relationship with most of them. I just go back to those relationships. I have some level of connections with some people in the red, like it'll be fine. I think now that I know that I'm back into the game and I'm like thinking about this, like I'm overthinking, which is all I do. It's a little bit more tricky.
You want to look through the cast iron pans?
I mean, I can.
You're the exact person I was hoping to come back. Oh my fucking god.
What happened? I'm like, every time I kept hearing like you were at the bottom.
Yeah.
Or I was like, wow, what happened?
From the beginning, I'm sure you heard all the truth from the people, but just in case, Allison flipped with us, right?
With you?
When we went to the other tribe.
Against
We voted Ryan out there.
Yes. Eric seems to be somebody that has been catching a lot of votes lately, and from the outside looking in, it might look like Eric is on the bottom.
I've been working my ass off talking with Drew and Savannah to try to like figure out anything, because after the first vote I was like, okay, there's other three that are dead to me, but those are my best bets at like inroads. And I think there's a chance that Savannah trusts me and we might be able to do something with that.
The merge hits and joy radiates from my face. I've never been in a position where I could be so honest, but I just don't care. I'm blue. I wore blue to the merge for a reason.
Is this like a tribal line shit?
Like the most clear tribal lines ever. I mean, I'm ride or die blue.
It was pretty.
I hope you are too.
No, I am.
Yeah.
It was pretty tribal lines at Redemption as well. Like,
yeah.
It was like Danny, Ryan, and Zach. Like they were kind of like a little three, and then it was like Francis, myself, and Trace.
When I say that I will feel like a winner if it's 6 blue at the final 6, I mean it. We'll duke it out from there. I've never put this little thought into the end game, but I just want to just stomp and smash and destroy every person who has worn red in this game.
Somehow it feels like we're going to be on opposite sides of this one.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I mean, I don't know where the two that just got back are gonna be at, but
That's true.
it's not fun.
No, that's true.
I don't know.
So far, your way has proved to be a lot better at winning these games.
I mean, we're both here right now, aren't we? You don't know what's better.
Final 9, yeah. Well, Final 9's or Final 11. Shoot,
Yeah.
this is my wheelhouse.
Yeah.
I'm really good at getting the Final 11 or 10.
Yeah.
Right now it's 6 blue, 5 red, in theory. But I don't feel confident. You know, I think that side's gonna bring Ryan in. They're gonna play a lot of keys, and we're gonna have to pull something out of our asses to get through this vote. Because 6 on 5 advantage isn't good for much when there's 10 trillion keys in this game.
This is awkward. I was trying to help everybody and make a fire and start some food, but everybody wants to run away and talk, so I guess just wait until everyone gets back.
Okay, I've got nothing. I'm not good at finding stuff. Like, I didn't even do Easter egg hunts as a kid. Like, my mom would just give me the money. And my skill set is always social. So while people are looking for keys, I'm looking for relationships. And I feel like if I spend half of the time that I'm building relationships looking for keys, then my strongest area of expertise is being wasted. 100%, I'm with you.
Yeah.
Wherever I go, I'm with you.
Yeah,
But
just like Jesus.
Yeah, yes. But from my talk with Maggie, it seems like Blue also does not want Eric around. But they just had to do what they had to do
Oh my god.
in order to get one of us out. And so,
Well, guess who? Oh wait, we'll probably redraw for bounties, but
yeah.
he was my new bounty. So I have 3 keys now. I know, surprise to me too. I found one in the voting booth at Tribal the other night, which I was surprised because we literally had Joel run and try and tackle Eric to sit in the first seat so that he wouldn't get that key. And I'm surprised no one found it before I got in there. And then Drew was also my bounty, so I got 1 key from voting him out as well. So now I'm up to 3. As a group of red, Savannah has 1. I think Taylor has 1. She said she lost it because she was going to play Mischief at the last Tribal. So if we pull together, we could have an extra vote for this. But 3 of the keys for that extra vote are mine. So I need to decide. Basically, I have a big decision to make. I need to decide, do I want to stay red strong and try and do this? Because if it doesn't work out, if the extra vote doesn't work out and we don't pull the wool over their eyes, everything I've been feeding and saying to this original blue tribe, they'll know is all bullshit.
Also, I had a really good talk with Ryan. I was very transparent with what happened. Yeah, you should have the conversation.
I will.
I was transparent with him. I was like, we don't have the numbers, so I understand if you don't want to roll with us.
Mm-hmm. I said if I found another key, I was gonna do Mischief because I want to be the first one to do it, and I want to see what the fuck it is. So I really wanna do it. It's a power. I think it would give like a leg up. So that's also weighing on my mind as well.
Don't sync with us just because OG red, OG blue. And I think that's what this merge is going to be like, because there's so much of a small.
To be honest, like I hope that they also want Eric gone, but that is like such an easy pitch to us because they know we tried to get rid of him.
Right, which means we should have numbers. I have a big mouth, so I'm going to use it, pause, at Tribal, and, talk about like some of the things I'm seeing in this game and, why it's advantageous to keep me. But I'm not a quitter, so I'm not going to be like, okay, guys, I'm going. So yeah, I guess like just wait and see what happens. But I did the damn thing. I'm so excited that I got to play this game. And like I never thought that I never thought that I would make it this far. Oh my God. Oh, where did that come from? Like, I'm literally like a city boy who's a nerd that plays Yu-Gi-Oh! And I survived at the camp for like 4 days. And I pulled off some blindsides and I made some real friends out here. So like, there was a time where I was gonna give up LRGs because I just kept doing bad, but like, it just goes to show, like, if you keep going, like, you'll surprise yourself. Oh my God, I'm trying to hold back the thug tears, but I can't. Oh, okay, keep it together. What are you thinking? Because looking at the board, we're fucking screwed if we stay tribal line.
What about when you? Well, yeah, but like you. So this is a 6. And then, who were you
on my 6? It was me, Maid, Haler, Brittany, Ellie, and Trace. Oh, so we have a connection with we have a connection with Brittany. So I think Brittany could be a swing.
Yeah,
but also like she's bonded with the blue team. Like when you lose over and over and over again, you bond with people faster
because they win it.
There's a lot of moving parts. Couple swaps, a couple people who know each other, and just figuring out the best way to not fall into a plan that's already established and kind of upset the apple cart, from what I've been seeing. So gonna have to move really fast and try and build trust really, really fast, to see if we can shake something up and get back in. I'm playing with house money right now, so I already got voted off. I felt like I was an underdog to come back in with other advantages that were on Redemption Island. So it's like I gotta play smart, but I also have to take chances to put myself in a position to win the game.
Yeah. So you're curious about like
like if you potentially work with Carlos then, or what?
I think you have an in with Carlos because you guys are both potential.
Yeah.
So you guys can like listen, we need each other as shields.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's your best bet.
As much as it sucked getting voted out, I think I still might try to find a way to work with Eric and Mariah, mainly because I think it benefits me if Eric's still in the game. And I did have a connection with Mariah. And then I want to try work with people that I haven't met yet either. So Maggie, I think Maggie and Brittany are the only other two that I haven't met. So try and see what page they're on, and just like make myself find a way to make myself useful to a group of people that can somewhat come together.
Nobody knows that I gave you that. Is there something wrong? No. Okay, nobody knows that I gave you that key. Nobody knows that we're even remotely connected. So I think that's gonna work to our advantage.
So one, I appreciate that.
I was trying to, I don't know if you got what I was trying to say. I was trying to tell you play
to
your
play
shot.
it. Yeah, no, I
Because the numbers were not. She had
Yeah,
fled, so
yeah. No, I
there's
get
nothing I could do. Yeah.
There's some more experienced LRGers here, and like the way it's trending right now, it seems like some of the newer ones are about to get cut if we don't do something sooner than later. So I'm gonna try and see if they're not as integrated as I think, to try and get something together to at least upset the apple cart somewhat and open it up and have a more fluid game. But that also gives me, I think that'd be giving me the best story to try and win the game too down the line. So
I was like, of course, I was like, if I get it back into the game, Ryan's opening first, and after Ryan, if you get back into the game, Ryan.
Well, I'm not the most strategic, because that's how it happened. Number one is Carlos right here talking to me. It has not changed, and this is good.
like
I'm
a lot
really
of
happy.
shit
I'm trying not to
happened.
overreact,
Awesome. Anything else you want to add?
Fresh Prince is back. I appreciate everybody who voted for me, and it just means the world. I know I didn't show it as much last night, but I didn't think I was going to be here, and I know how much it meant to all of you guys, so I just really appreciate the love.
Awesome. Thanks, Ryan.
All right, gang, welcome to the merge. Before we get to the challenge, there is one order of business that we're going to get to. We are drawing for new bounties with our merge group. All right? So to do that, we are going to go back to the voting booths to draw. We'll start with Joelle and just kind of zigzag through real quick, and then we'll get going.
Perfect. Thank
All right?
Ooh, okay. I want this one. I keep getting the same bounties. I just think it's so fucking hilarious.
I'll pick another one. Good, bad.
Joel. Well, that'll be interesting. He's one of my allies, and I don't want to target him for that, so I think I need him for a couple rounds. But we'll see how it goes.
Maggie is my bounty. This isn't going to help me much, but who knows? Maybe if she goes out, I'll get a key. Great.
Eric. Absolutely. Alright. Don't know how ideal that is, but I'm trying to put them up there.
Hi, kitty girls. I thought that was a worm for a second. I'm gonna go with this one. Mariah. Okay, bye.
I got Brittany, does not matter.
Okay. Because yeah, how do I feel about this? I don't know just yet. This is either going to be irrelevant or he is the key finding, bag finding, holding 20 things in his pocket person. So this could actually mean something. That's right. Savannah.
Did he say anything or just hold it up?
Hey. This bounty draw is sponsored by Barry Ishikawa. Can't name the merge tribe after him like I had hoped, for great reason. So thank you, Barry. Once again, all right. I cannot wait to get this bounty.
Maybe chop one of them up. Use a knife.
You can like grate it in there. Like, oh, that's nice. Make sure you get my good angle.
Do you want me to tell me if you need me to stop doing that?
Right in the
We put them in here because it was raining earlier.
Alright, so when we all get back to camp after we merge, I assumed that everybody was going to go to the Blue Tribe and take some of the supplies, the tent, the rice, and only about like 5 or 6 of us ended up going, which I thought was really annoying because, you know, merge, you'd think everybody's coming together and we're a new tribe, happy family, but that was totally the opposite. The vibe I was getting was completely weird.
So silly.
Like 5 of us were trying to do all the work, but then everyone else was breaking off and starting strategizing. So I don't know. It felt really weird to me. And then once we finally got half the supplies back because we only had half hands on board, I immediately start trying to start the fire for everybody so we can all eat because I'm sure everyone's hungry. The merge feast is a big checkpoint for a lot of people, and I'm sitting there trying to work on the fire basically by myself. Maggie and Savannah were helping me a little bit, but other than that, everybody's just nowhere to be found.
Oh my god, if it's dark.
Do you want to get a tarp and hold it? I ended up having to go to the old camp a second time, got even more stuff. I took one of the pots and shovels and brought back a burning ember. So finally got the fire started, still nobody's around, and I thought it was very irritating because they're all just going to be expecting to come eat the food and, you know, sit around the fire with everyone when they didn't have any hand in helping. So that was very annoying.
Gibbler? Jacob came up behind me and Brittany, and he only had the red light on, and he came up and said, "It's Gibble." What the hell? He's so crazy.
It was really, really funny.
Yeah.
Because Gibble's just like, he's so, I don't know. He's so goofy.
Where it's coming from.
You know, I'm so excited to make it to merge. That was my #1 bucket list thing. I've never made a merge in any other Survivor LNG I've made, so I'm super excited to have made it to that point. Obviously, it's been a long couple of days and things have been crazy, and it's very frustrating because I think a lot of people want an easy vote here at the beginning.
I'm not voting for either of you, so just let me know where you guys want me to vote.
My good is close. But
If you can get, let me know like how many
have you
people
talked to
say
Mayo?
no.
Okay.
No. But it'll be hard to get Ryan to do that because they kind of have a
They
bond.
have a bond in redemption.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's started, you could do that.
Okay. I'm excited.
between the 4 of us red, the 4 original red, and then we also had Ryan come back from, Ryan and Carlos come back from Redemption Island. So seeing them, I was super excited to see Ryan. Me and Ryan go way back, and good and bad in the past, and he's a very loyal player. He's very good socially, and I feel like I can help move him where I need him strategically. I think we work really well together, and I hope that I was very honest with him when he came back. Like, if I don't go far, I want him to go far. So I, kind of dumped all my information on him and vice versa. And so I'm happy that Ryan's back. Carlos, a little scarier. Obviously, we had a crazy tribal council when he went out, and I was the other name, and he voted for me. I voted for him.
So no hard feelings. I hope that, like, we can at least start from like a clean slate.
And I was telling Eric, like, I don't know Mariah or Jacob or Brittany.
Yeah.
But I do know you, I know Maggie, and I know
Right.
Eric. And
Yeah.
so I don't know if that's like a crew you wanted to work with.
Wait, who?
You, Maggie, and Eric.
Okay.
I think, I guess even back then, we both respect each other's game move there, but it definitely is not really an option to work with moving forward. So Carlos is definitely not my ideal choice to come back, which is why if there is a way that Red can get something together, that I would be pushing for Carlos to leave.
Yeah. So it's really hard. We don't have a lot of information.
Yes,
we don't have a lot of information. And Rick will talk to you here. You can kind of see.
All right, keys. So I have one key, and it was sent over to me from Redemption Island from a group of 4. The key people that sent it over were Carlos and Ryan. So I was ecstatic to see them back in the game. Carlos has been my number one since day one. And now that he's back, and Ryan, before we voted him out, I gave him my key, and I told him, I said, play your shot in the dark, and I gave him my key. So to see both of them come back in, and I've looked out for them, I feel like the 3 of us, if we don't take this over, then something's wrong with us. I would like to work with Carlos and go to the end with him, and I would like to go to the end with Ryan. I'm not looking for anybody new. You need to get who you need to get where you need to go next. But that final 3, if I have it my way, the 3 of us are sitting there at Final Tribal Council.
I guess I was still trying to figure it out. I thought it was like, I knew there was a shot that Allison would flip. And like I could have done that, but I also didn't. Basically I would have rather just stayed with Danny than flip and then just be like completely by myself. Right. So that's why. And I was just like, that is what it is. Right. Hey girl. We can talk if you want to. Yeah.
I'm just congratulating. Welcome back.
Yeah,
That's
super.
fine.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear about
Well, I
Redemption.
mean, you hit on the shot in the dark
And that
anyway,
was
so
more
like,
insurance, and like I think Allison flipped anyway. Do you have an idea?
bro, you know better than me.
Okay. Well, when we were talking, I was honest with you. So right when I got into camp, there were 2 people that I instantly knew, like I would need to connect with these 2 people because I was clicking with them pretty much right off the bat. And the first person's Taylor. I've been wanting to work with Taylor all game. I was kind of bummed out that we didn't end up on the starting original tribe together. She was somebody I entered the game wanting to work with. And I think that she's just got that cool, mellow vibe that works really good as an ally and won't hopefully cause too much attention to her where she becomes the immediate first red that we have to target. And then I like May a lot. My blue side, they've been talking about targeting May. She's really good at the strategic game. She has a lot of experience in the LRG world. And I think that if I knew just that on paper, I'd want to vote her out too. But now that I've gotten the chance to meet May, I'm kind of like, this person's awesome, and I think that they're vibing with me. So I kind of want to work with them or keep them in my pocket on the side.
Like, and then I don't know who you're working with or what numbers we can get into like good voting blocks or something.
Yeah.
To
I mean, the Reds were fine, but like I said, we also were going to vote for Eric, and then there was one vote for Greg. So we didn't go where we vote.
Who's Greg?
That's true. We call him Greg.
Oh.
There's one vote for Drew, so there's like
some stuff there.
Yeah, yeah. But was that Eric's vote, or did one of
He
you
didn't
guys?
vote 'cause he said he
Oh, it was
can't.
an insurance bet. Yeah,
Yeah.
like they're like, well, we need to throw one out, and it wasn't you. It's a smart guy.
Low-key, it was me. But I told Eric, because I'm like, you guys are gonna have the numbers. Help me, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Right. And I think that we can, like, I can at least.
I didn't tell
I can
you
at
the
least
reds,
protect you right now.
but I think they know because we all wrote shape. We had shapes we were supposed to put on our vote for insurance,
Mhm.
and they like know that the triangle wasn't there.
We even collected our fire together. Me and Taylor went back and grabbed the fire that we had at Blue Camp and brought it over to our merge tribe, which was former Red Camp, just for them to have a fire over there so that we could start cooking the merge feast. But we were able to move the other tent over, all the chairs, got all the luxuries all at one camp. And honestly, I have a special place in my heart for Blue Camp, but Red Camp's sweet. They've got a murky pond. They've got a lot of cool new places for me to explore, to check out some keys, and who knows what other advantages I can find. I'm still looking for that idol if it's out here. If there's an idol, I'm gonna find it.
Well, I will say I don't have any keys. I gave my key to Zach when he was alone on an island on your guys' tribe because he said he moved out, and I have not been scouring the woods for anything, so I'm broke.
As am I.
I do
I
alone.
literally had my one key from the start, and I'm like, people are finding keys. They're out here, and then people are pulling like 8, 10. I'm like, what? I'm just like, I didn't think there were any out here. That was a joke.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry.
I'm like waiting for like a glimmering, like, oh, use me, I'm here. So,
My key situation is 0 right now. We used them to get more clues for an immunity idol. So I currently have no keys. I would love to see a woman at the end. I do love my deep blue, Jacob. So I hope that he can also make it to like with the girls, and I hope to keep him around. We'll just have to see how that goes. But that's the current tribe dynamic. I haven't really got to talk to too many people. I got to know Savannah a little bit more, and that's the only person I haven't talked with prior to this. And she seems super badass. She like is a college athlete like myself, so I really admire that, and it takes a lot of drive and passion to really go for it in college. So I feel like we're gonna vibe.
So you gotta play hard. It would have
Yes,
easily
yes.
could have been me.
Yes.
And the angles were really
Angles were
funny.
tough
They
and-
were. Girl, I'm not thinking about that.
I know. I just hope you're not actually hurt. I would feel really bad. So.
I mean,
a little sore, but
Back in 2015, I was training for my first Ironman, and I got hit by a car 10 days out of the Ironman, and that was a super bummer because I'd been training for a year at that point. I broke my femur completely in half, shattered, so I have a rod in my leg, and I had to completely, I also got a blood clot in my lung, and if they didn't catch it, it could have got to my heart, so I could have not been here. Shit. But it's really shown me how short life can be and how to really go for it. So once I got the rod in my leg, I was getting married in August and I got hit in May. My wedding was a complete, like everyone was sobbing because I was able to walk by then to go down to the aisle to marry my husband, Scott. And everyone was just a mess because it was just such a roller coaster and we all didn't think I was gonna make it. And it was a really rough recovery because of the blood clot. I basically had to restart with my cardio. It was like starting all over. I had like nothing again. Yeah, so the next year after getting married, I started training for my Ironman again, and it was such a redemption. My husband helped me train for it, and he did all the training, but he didn't run it with me because he wanted to see my passion at the finish line. And we just broke down because we knew how close I was in 2015 to then make it and do it. And I had to start all over. It was just such, I feel like that's what drives me. And that's why I don't give up. Life is too short. You gotta go for it. If people don't like the way I'm playing with my heart, don't. But I'm just playing with my heart and soul and how I want to play, and I just don't want to leave any regrets. And so that's why I just give it my all in everything that I do. My kids, everything that I do is for them, and I want them to see all of this and see how much passion I have for them and my family, and also how much passion I have just in competing and making new friends and going outside of your comfort zone. It's okay. It's super uncomfortable, but you can grow. Now I'm here, and I'm very grateful for all I have. It's just a lot. I'm sorry, that's my whole life story, and I'm just very grateful. Thank you. Yeah, I might walk up there just to like.
That's what I was. All right. Are y'all ready for your first Merge Immunity Challenge?
Woo! Let's do it!
Let's do it.
Okay. So, the way this challenge is going to work is we're going to divide into 2 different groups. Those 2 groups will compete against each other. One group will win. That entire group will be immune. The other group will be vulnerable. All 11 of you vote.
Copy.
We're going to do a dodgeball pick. The 2 captains are Carlos and Ryan from Redemption Island.
Oh my god.
Jacob.
Taylor. Jacob picks. Ben.
I see you.
I want to pick Eric.
Okay, mix that up.
Maggie, you're up.
Brittany.
Eric.
I will pick Joel.
Alright. Brittany, you're picking.
May. Yeah, May.
Right? Yep.
Sorry.
Alright. Mariah, you were not picked. As the person not picked, you will be immune at this tribal council.
Thank you. Y'all knew that. Thank you.
So you will not be going home. You can sit on the sidelines and
Queen behavior.
just watch. All right. Are you all ready to see what your challenge is going to be?
Yeah.
Okay, so the way this works is there will be a large cube puzzle. It ends in a 3D cube. Each individual piece will be at varying lengths down the path. The last 2 legs will have to go twice. And basically, one at a time, you'll have to just run back and forth to collect all of them. So there's 7 pieces total, and there's 5 of you, so 2 of you are gonna have to run twice. And then the first team to complete their puzzle wins immunity for their group.
That's
Because I can go back. I'm a distance runner.
Okay.
So I
You're
can
going
run.
No,
we're-
3, 4, 5. But also the shortest. Come on.
3, 4, 5 are gonna be.
Oh, yeah.
So we're all gonna go
7.
once, and then you 2 are gonna go again.
Okay, gotcha.
But it has to be
So it would be like
1,
1,
2,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Oh,
7.
okay, yeah,
So
that's
I'd
fine.
come in. Unless you want to end it. Like, do you want to end it on 7 and I can?
So I'm gonna run the shortest for what you're saying.
How good are you at running? That's what I'm at.
I'm just fine at running.
Are you a sprinter? Because that first one's gonna be close. I'm not.
All right. Survivors ready? Go!
Woo!
Go!
Let's go!
run that fast? Woo! Alright.
Get out of here.
Yes, Carlos, finish through.
Here we go, Carlos. Finish strong, finish strong.
Let's go, Taylor, you're doing awesome.
Here we go, Carlos.
Carlos and Savannah having a bit of a lead. Whichever team can get the cube first.
I got it. Casey, check. Yes.
Ryan's girl.
Yeah,
Let's go, y'all. Let's go. No, way to crush. Way to
Sorry,
crush.
guys. Good job. You made it that time. Good job. So proud of you.
You can cruise on the puzzle. Hot
That was
damn.
great communication, everyone.
Sorry, I did not
That
think you
was-
were here by
that
the
was
puzzle because
impressive.
I didn't want to hear it. I don't know.
No, I get it.
My
It's
dad.
in the
Yeah, so I was like, I'll just keep
So when I first learned that we were going to be split into two groups and one would be safe and one would be not, I was like, I resigned myself that like, oh, this is it. Because it was a running challenge and I don't do cardio. I even stopped running halfway through the challenge because I was like, nope, this is not my thing. I'm just gonna walk it out here. And then I started to walk back and I was like, maybe I should try. And I ran back and we ended up pulling it out. But I really didn't, everything that I think I'm not good at and I can't win, I've been on the tribe that wins it. So this is very reassuring for me. And maybe I like count myself out too much on things that maybe I could be good at. So that made me feel, this whole experience has made me like kind of see myself in a different light. It's been really like revealing and rejuvenating for me. So it's been great so far. This is like redemption for getting first boot because I couldn't make fire on CYS. After we won, I really think, because I'm safe, selfishly, I think it's an advantage because we don't have to run around talking about 10 people. There's only 5 people you can talk about, and then you have a reason to throw out those 5 names. It's literally like Casey feeding us. Here's 5 names you can talk to about each other without getting any lashback. Go have fun. Go.
And they're like, hey, we're in trouble. And I was like, what? Because no one said your name to me. I was like, who's saying this? Because anyone's only told me Savannah and Joelle. And I was like, that might be just what they're telling me, but they feel like they're in danger.
I've had really good talks so far with Mariah. Like, I feel like Mariah and I are on like the same level as far as like how honest we are. Like, she'll tell me like, well, I told her I was worried because I threw a rogue vote and I felt like there could be mistrust, blah, 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 which is not the rogue vote's true, but the mistrust isn't true. And she was telling me, oh, well, like someone I talked to said that they would like to work with you and I haven't heard anything. So I'm like, okay, bet. But she's like, she won't tell me names. And I respect that. And I'm like, I respect that I'm not trying to ask you to tell me information you're not comfortable giving me. And I think we have like that equal mutual respect for each other. Something else exciting that she kind of, after we came back from the challenge, we just happened to be at the same place at the same time because everyone else ran off. And she told me, she was like, so did somebody talk to you about a possible group that included you? And I was like, no, what's the tea? No one came up to me and said anything, but I am very interested. Please do tell. And she's like, oh, well, like, let me check back with the person to make sure like that's still what they want to do. But there was like whisperings and of a group being formed that included you. And I was like, my door is open. Please come in.
I'm very interested in that.
Me too. I know. I will. The person might be doing a little scrambling right now, so
Yeah,
I might need to, I will though.
Okay, thank you.
So I'm gonna say this, like the last person voted out was Drew, who was our senior of the tribe. I am now the senior, the oldest. So as my number 1s and number 2s and blues continue to pick a person and left old Mama Sharon standing there by her lonesome, it never feels good. It still hurts because you wonder why, right? Like why wouldn't they? I have busted my ass in these challenges and I think I've done pretty good. So to not be picked, it hurt my feelings. And then I saw the challenge and I was okay with it. So all that running, Mama took a rest.
So what are you thinking? What's happening that you're willing to share?
Yeah, no, I mean, I would love for it to not have to be Savannah or Joelle. But like I said, I'm not really in the power position right now.
Right.
So at least I'd like to like try to build some trust with people. And yeah.
So if it weren't Savannah or Joelle, and I know people hate saying a name, but those are the names that I'm hearing. So
that's what I assume.
What do I say
I
in
know.
response?
I know. Yeah, like I said, I don't really have the numbers to do anything other than that right now. If that's what's gonna happen, I can't really stop it. I have a single key from the beginning.
Right.
Walking to the challenge, I kind of was hanging back, airing my frustrations about trying to help me with the fire, and I told Ryan how I felt. I told Ryan and Jacob, actually. It was like 2 people that I hadn't gotten too much time to work with. I told both of them that I was a little bit nervous because Mariah came straight up to me talking about how she knows I've won games, and then Jacob came up to me and he's like, oh, you're like a really hot topic in these games. A lot of people are talking about you. So I was like, great. My tribe's down in numbers. Everyone's talking about me. I feel a little bit screwed right now. But we kicked ass and got safety because that's what I do when I'm on one team. We're going to win safety. So yeah, I'm very glad right now, feeling unsafe this morning, that I have safety for this round at least. So I'm going to try to connect with a little bit more people now that I can breathe. and now that the fire started.
The only thing I can see, which I'm sure he sees, is Eric's like in a good middle position. He's been playing like super desperate, but also everyone's like giving him all their keys and advantages to help him out.
Right.
So that could be, it could be good for you, bad for me. It could be bad for both of us.
Yeah,
However you
yeah.
want to look at it.
Could go either way.
Yeah.
But I feel like he does have a good amount of people that wouldn't want to go for him, so I don't know if that would even be possible.
The one of the five, 3 of the 5 are people that I work closely with. So this vote does not change anything. It's pretty simple, as we think. Which when we think it's simple, then it's not, right? But I think Joelle and Savannah are the names that I'm hearing. I'm not gonna put myself out there, fight, say any names. I'm going in the woods and looking for some keys because I'm thinking about what's next. Today I'm safe, so I'm not thinking much about it. I'm here right now.
So is it like you think the vibe is gonna be like they're gonna try to steal it, or like just?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
And it gets in circles for me.
Yeah, and I haven't
just
talked
have
to a lot
watch
of
it.
people. Yeah, and that's what
I definitely want Joelle. This sucks. I want Savannah and Joelle to be safe because obviously they're somebody that I've been working with this whole game. Basically, I feel like I can trust them. I feel like there's a big potential to work with Jacob. Eric, he's trying to create a rift between me and Jacob. Me and Jacob just met, but he's trying to create a rift in between us because he was like, "Oh, Eric told me you thought I was looking sneaky at the challenges," and I was like, "No, that's not what I said. I just noticed how you guys were running up to each other immediately on the challenge field." So I don't know. I'm not a big fan of how Eric's playing right now, even though he's one of my friends and we've worked super good together in games before. So if people are down to do that, I'd be down to do that.
And you like, even if I guess I'm gonna defer to when you get targeted at some point. I mean, I don't know, maybe I don't know. I go back and forth on it because I already got
depends
voted
on who
out.
can-
So like, it depends on how much someone thinks they could. Depends on who can cover your back. Yeah, 100%.
For what it's worth, if you are down for this and everything plays out the way we think it's going to play out in the vote, I will have your back.
Yeah,
guaranteed.
Yeah.
I play a loyal and honest game. I really do. I think they do too. I genuinely think your better bet is to team up with me.
Yeah.
It's a silly sounding pitch, but like I promise you, that's the case. That's how I always play.
Yeah.
And you'd be going out on a huge limb. I know it, but that's my pitch.
Yeah. No, I get
I just hope you believe me.
Yeah. Yeah, so after Redemption Island, me and Carlos were like, all right, we're going back into the game naked. So we were a little bit worried about that. And then this last challenge, I found a little key sack. That seems weird that it's tied up. Don't you want me to pull it on or not? But regardless, key is in here. Kind of feels weird that it would be just placed on a random block in a challenge, so I could be getting set up or tested to tell people what happened, but I am basically a free agent trying to find my way in somewhere here. So next I need to start finding some people that I can actually work with and share information with to try and find a path to Final 3. Like I don't have any deals. I've heard of some pairings and things like that. It might be best for me to try and go with Carlos. I think he's a little bit bigger of a threat, so it might be a tough one to beat in the end. But I'm just trying to I'm just a homie out here trying to make some friends. Like that's really it. And see what we can cook up.
I think mine. That's was 3.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, she told me I'm independently, but that's what I was going to say. She told me independently that she wants to serve.
Yeah, that's fine. If Blue stays strong, which I've been pitched multiple times, they're gonna vote out either Savannah or Joelle. But I mean, like if Savannah and Carlos were here at the next vote, I would be fine with it. Otherwise, like I do want to keep Eric in the game just because he's like big shield for everybody to look at and put in front. So I would prefer to keep Eric as well. But otherwise, like, I mean, Jacob lied to me. Eric also lied to me at a previous time in the game. So kind of up in the air on both of them.
I don't feel like I trust her. Okay, you want me to make him feel good?
That's my intent.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Listen, I can't like, I don't know, it's hard to get. I mean, I guess it's better to have options than not have options. So I can just talk to him and then still work with you, Maria, and be fine.
Yeah, it obviously depends on the jury, but I think that like that is kind of the way things like relate.
I'm just gonna be completely honest. I don't understand the point you're trying to make.
Oh, okay. So
what was that? I was like, you're getting me in the
like,
weeds, bro.
we're like meat shields.
Yeah.
Have a bit of a history with Ryan. He and I kind of got pitted against each other in our round together. Not really by our own choosing, I don't think, but it was him or me, and it ended up being him to go home. I played my 4 keys just to make sure I was safe.
I know. I guess I didn't. We didn't like do anything to like break trust. You know what I mean? Like it's like I was in the mindset that we we're gonna go stalemate and see what happens.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's not like.
Eric is one of my main pillars in this game, and I don't know how he survived over there on red, but now that we finally got him back together with us, I'm hoping that we can lock in strong, and he doesn't seem to be wanting to work with red, so we're sticking with blue, and hopefully whoever we target, we get the numbers on. I think that we have 7 votes with Mariah's extra vote.
That's extra vote. I think it's going to be 1 or 2, right?
Yeah.
And I think you can expect the same from Blue.
Yeah. So are you guys like staying? Like, yeah. It sucks because then like we get back and it's 3 to 6.
Dude.
No, that's not the numbers.
But numbers
4 to 6.
Numbers will change
Math.
because we do have Taylor. I want to work with you.
Yeah.
So
How does Eric? Did you have a conversation with Eric about everything that happened? Like, how does he feel about me? Am I on his shit list?
I don't know. To me, it seems like he's a little bit like I don't know if he's just playing like against red,
Yeah.
or if he like it seems really shaky.
Yeah. Okay.
I also found a scroll right in the center of camp, right at merge. And you wouldn't believe it. It was so much fun. Everyone's just chatting around camp, you know, people are working on the fire and stuff like that. And there's this log sitting over there, and it's got a hole in it, and it's right in the center. And you go like right across the pathway, and you see the burlap right there. I decided, well, I'm just gonna walk by, reach down and grab it in the center of camp. And I was able to pocket another scroll. And not only that, but that means there's fresh scrolls hidden, and I'm gonna go get all of them.
All right. But yeah, I mean, if that's what you decide where I need to throw my vote, just let me know and I'll do it.
Okay.
I just want to make it past this round and then like, you know, pick up the pieces. But I know at a certain point you guys are gonna
And
have to take
here's the thing:
shots.
if your guys' target ends up safe, our guys' target ends up safe, you throw a vote on Savannah.
Yeah.
See, one thing about me, I'm not dumb. Like, everybody has at least been tribal council once. So if they're saying, I don't know the vote, that means you're the vote. And I'm not going to go in there and vote for Savannah. I'm just not. I'm going to vote for the player I think should be going out. And I'm going to make a speech when I leave because I hate the fact that they're letting him walk to the end. I think that Eric is going to take this if they think that, you know, they can beat them. They're stupid. He grabbed me this morning and said, if things change, do you want me in the final 3? And I told him absolutely not, because I would be wasting my experience by taking the beloved Eric. I love him too. I know, like, we got into a fight, you know, friends fight or whatever, but that man can do everything. And
I'm sure you got like a plan. But, like, is there anything that like I can do to like fit into that?
You have to ask someone else, man. I think that ship has sailed for this vote, at
Yeah.
least.
Yeah, I get it.
So
I get it.
I'm probably just going to catch up with other people and
Yeah.
we'll, see how it plays out and
Okay.
reconvene if we both survive.
That's right.
Good luck.
All right.
I'm sure Ryan and Carlos have like a deal with each other. Like, I'm not dumb. They're probably like dividing and conquering because they need to, but they're acting like that they aren't together, but they definitely are. And yeah, I mean, we're still not in numbers. Eric has all the power as usual. And like, it just sucks because like, I've worked so hard to get to this point, only for all my efforts to be wasted, you know? Like, we all knew redemption was an idea in this game, and that's why we tried to send Eric, freaking Superman himself, into redemption, but
yeah. So what are you thinking then? Like, what did Taylor and May say?
Well, they were talking about a potential plan, but like everybody's gonna be on board, and like I feel like at this point, like it's coming down to the wire.
Yeah.
And I haven't heard one single. So I'm just
Taylor
like,
on that.
no. So I'm just like,
what about the one?
No, because when I went to Savannah, she's like, okay, they're saying that like either me or you.
Yeah.
So if it's between us two, I'd love to stay. Like I love Savannah. But yeah. So I haven't done a campaign and stuff. But if it's me, it's me. I've had a great run. I'm gonna get emotional. I should walk away. I need a minute. You all right? Yeah.
I can't tell if that was real or not.
I'm just so happy that my eggs are going over. Like that, I'm an egg queen. I love cooking eggs at home. And I feel like, as silly as it is, like if that's a skill I can bring into the game, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm processing the rest of my game. I knew coming in here, I wanted to play a very dynamic game. Because I've not been at one of these before, I knew that I had to assess situations as they came at me and figure out where I best fit. So coming in, I thought I was gonna be able to be real strategic, and I realized pretty quickly that the way I could get to the merge, the surest bet I had for getting to the merge, pure social. I'll be honest, like after the vote I had on Red and how emotional that got.
Yeah.
Like
it bonded you.
No. I think that they're just gonna tell me right before I go.
Makes sense.
Because I can't lie to you,
Yeah.
and I can't lie to Sav.
Yeah.
And I said my piece about Sav. I like her a lot, but I also really like you.
Yeah.
Walking back from the challenge, I caught up with Savannah, and I told her, girl, I'm gonna advocate for you like I advocated for Zach. I'm going to do what I can, and I'm not willing to lie to Sav, and I'm not willing to lie to Joelle, because both of them are just like absolutely lovely people.
We make like really deep bonds with each other, and we all are just trying to like screw each other over at the same time.
Yeah, and it's
So-
like that's why we're here.
Yeah.
But-
This is what we signed up for.
I would say as soon as we won, it's like this feeling of lightness just like lifted off my shoulders. And then I saw Joelle's face and my heart like broke in two. I mean, I'm all ears, just so you know.
Yes.
And, like-
I mean, I guess my pitch to you is just that, like, you know, this game is more than just red versus blue, and I know that that's how we had to play it before, but it's because of the unpredictability of the swaps, honestly.
Yeah.
We didn't know when we were merging what was going on, and so, like, it was the safest bet to do red versus blue.
But I am really optimistic about Carlos and potentially Eric. He scares me. Eric scares me so much, but he's really nice.
Okay. So, how you feeling?
Look, I just don't get reprieves in this game for too long. After the immunity challenge, where 5 of us are vulnerable and I'm one of the 5, man, I'm not on the fire, man. I'm in the fire. This is so dangerous. I think that this is the most pivotal vote of the game. And the result is going to come down to who can build the best trust the quickest. There's one player who very quickly and unexpectedly became the most important player to me this round, and that's Ryan. I have been putting in so much work talking with Ryan and trying to convince him that I want to work with him long term. There's a path for him. And at the beginning of this round, that was mostly true. All of a sudden, I really, truly, genuinely, against all expectations, want to team up with Ryan. And I have been very honest with him. There's a reason why. I found out that the other Blues have not been super forthcoming about their keys. I've been Trickle-Truthed. It's come out little by little.
I've seen this LRG game play out the same way so many times.
Yeah.
I genuinely think it's if this doesn't happen, I see it going badly for all of us.
Yeah.
So to me, that's a risk worth taking.
Yeah.
This is a brutal format, man. I hate this. I hate this so much. 5 people safe, plus Mariah, 5 people vulnerable. Man, why? Why? Just when I was starting to feel like I had a decent chance of surviving a vote.
This is so sad. I was given a purple shirt with Brady Zimmer's face on it.
Okay, and it's at the car.
And it was the wrong color, so I ordered a new one to be delivered to Devontae. And it didn't get here in time, so I don't think I have it. I'm so sorry.
No.
I'm so
She's
sorry.
gonna kill
Can we put a graphic up? Can we just see what that might look like?
Just wear a green
Brady's
shirt
face.
and Casey will green screen it on
Yes.
you.
Okay, we'll try that. Maybe it'll just be a big block. You
I
know,
like-
I don't know.
I like-
Brady, thanks for the donation. I love your shirt. Represent.
And
You
like,
rock.
Yeah.
Mwah.
Eric, I am literally mortified. I'm watching the footage back and I'm like, where's my face? Like, I thought you and I were gonna bless the fans with my face for another season. You know, maybe that would make you a fan favorite. I don't know. I was just trying to, look out for my homie. And all of a sudden, I'm just looking at nothing. So I just want to let you know that you are lucky, young man, that this is for charity, or I would be stomping and kicking and I would fly my ass all the way back to Indiana and have to handle it accordingly. But I mean, hopefully you do well and maybe I can get my revenge on All Stars. I don't know.
Iconic.
Oh, I'm devastated. It's supposed to get here the 19th.
Yeah.
Going into this round, I thought, listen, let's hold my team as keys, that being the blue people, and that we can out advantage the rest and hope they don't hit a lucky idol. And now there's only 2 people that we can vote for, Savannah or Joelle. So they could easily play 6 keys on one of them and it's a crapshoot.
All joking aside, what have you been hearing? Because I was literally just Joelle's tweeting, Savannah's tweeting.
Yeah, they're both doing the same. I feel like I'd be shocked if they don't play an idol. If they don't combine the keys and play 6 on one of them.
Joelle said he has none, but you know what? Gonna say that because they're in trouble.
Savannah said the same. I mean,
I didn't even ask Savannah.
Brittany is someone who I had an instant connection with, I think, or at least I love her. She's exactly the type of person I would want to work with in this game. It's actually unfortunate that we haven't been voting together.
the math, they got 2 keys sent into them from Redemption. We believe Taylor, May never went to Tribal where they needed to play their keys. They certainly didn't have any in mind, so they still have at least 1 key each. So it's like they could easily play 1 extra vote, 2 extra votes, or make someone safe.
So you guys think we need to put one on one of ours? Because that's all that's left, are 3 blue.
I think she probably is a loyal, straightforward player, and she probably has much better connections than with me. But I'm gonna put in my work and see if I can charm Brittany and keep building that because dream ally. Mwah. Thank you for casting her.
Hang on, I think I might sneeze.
Oh, don't combust. Don't hold it in.
Oh, it's not gonna happen. Wait.
There you
Excuse me.
You sneeze for that? Yeah. Up there?
Usually it's 3, but okay, we good.
My coworkers used to be like, "Are you like?" Because I sneezed 3, and they'd be like, "They'd only hear 2. You gonna combust over?"
Yeah, another one might sneak out. Actually,
Yeah, there you go. Let it
Yep.
out. Let it out.
That'll be a fun little edit job.
Man, there's so many places keys can be hid over here because it's way bigger than our camp.
My gosh.
Oh, no wonder people are finding keys.
Stuff going around, I
Yeah,
think.
sorry,
Okay.
I'm just like looking around at all the places.
You're good. Tell me how it feels to make merge.
It's amazing. It was like, so my bucket list was to make fire, win an immunity, like individual immunity, make it to merge was like a really far stretched goal of mine, and then to make jury, obviously. So I have obviously hit all of those things. I made fire last night for the first time with Flint, and I did it again this morning, and I feel so good. Like, as you guys know, we are gonna go deep blue is what we call the four of us OG blues. That's our like that's the four main, but we're hoping to pull in Eric obviously, and now Carlos, and that would give us 6. And OG red would only have 5 if they stay strong.
I think we should probably talk with the blue people and just come up with a name. I'd rather have Savannah here, but it's about who they think we're going to vote for too.
Okay, yeah.
I'll do whatever the group wants.
That's how I'm on it. Like Savannah stay and
You'd
maybe
rather-
Kyle and Joel, just because of his connection with Taylor worries me.
Yeah.
And that would be less people Taylor has to work with. But that just shows how much of a bond we have. Like, we're all open and all sharing. And we found a note this morning. I think just things are turning up for Deep Blue, and then Carlos coming back and Eric staying. I don't know. We just had such a low yesterday, and I just feel so good. Like, I could be completely wrong, but I feel really good, and I'm loving everyone. Like, I just feel like everyone cares. So thank you all.
Like, I make the eggs at home, and I don't know. Thank you, Joel. That
Yeah.
means everything.
Yeah.
Are you gonna
Yeah,
have a lady
so
in the
good.
tray have a piece of bacon with me?
I already.
Next thing is getting established. I right now it's a mess. It's chaotic. Everybody's just trying to figure out what the hell is happening. I think once that settles down, it's going to be about making the relationships possible to set myself up to the next stage. I already feel like I have a 3 set, and that's going to be my 3 to the end. But that 3 is not going to get me a majority of final 10. So I need to make sure that I have connections outside of those 3 to make sure I cut up the right people at the right time to make sure that 3 gets to the end. Twisting.
So this is what I'm gonna say to you. You are so my number one. I told Maya, and I'll tell you more because the 4 are obviously, as we should. So the plan is to come in and stay strong and be the 4, right? So the 4 that were you weren't there. 4 that were blue.
Oh.
So me, Maddie, Maggie, Brittany, and Jacob. Eric, says he's still with us.
They're not really trying to make any decisions. Everybody's dancing around a vote, which is extremely complicated. We had to divide the immunity challenge into 2 groups of 5. Ryan was a captain, I was a captain. It looks like the votes between Savannah and Joel, but I feel like these tribal lines are coming into play, and it's hard to believe that they don't have the power. I don't really have a preference between Joel and Savannah. None of them really, I don't really care for any of them. I'm just ready to vote one of them out, move on to the final 10, right? Move on to the final 10 and then solidify something.
Same to you. Like, I was like,
I was like, there's no way they had an extra vote. They haven't even gone to tribal council.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way they have extra keys. And then,
Zach had all of our keys.
Yeah, Zach told me that.
Yeah.
And, my dad.
Oh.
And I consider playing all of my shots in the we talked about.
Yeah.
Like, do I just play all my keys?
Shots in the dark,
and then,
or it's definitely hard, especially with the way that this twist of only 5 people being eligible to be voted for has made it really hard for us to kind of come up with a way to get around this. So it seems like the easy vote for most people, the way the numbers fell, is that it's going to be either me or Joel. So with him being my bounty, I think I have to start to explore other options in red. I've pitched to Eric, and I pitched to Jacob, and I pitched to Maggie that those are the 3 I want to work with moving forward. I think this game's going to get chaotic and hectic here after this easy vote. And so I think they heard my pitch and they took it to heart and are considering it. They know that those 3 are very logical players, and I know that I'm good for their game.
I know Joel has way more connections to Carlos.
Taylor, obviously. So like, I think that's scary for you and Eric if that's what about that things. That's how I see Blue Chicken. Obviously, you guys have your own. I don't know what you're like.
No.
And you guys might
Like,
not even know either. I think.
Do you feel like you're at the bottom then? Is that what you're saying? Because you just said that those three are tight.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Those three numbers were.
Yeah.
You said that. Like,
And then if you're, and
Joel
then
keeps
if
telling
you're
me that like
number
Taylor's
three
on
and
the out.
Eric, then that because of voting after. Exactly.
My pitch to Brittany and Maggie are that they're at the bottom of those groups, and Joelle is has connections with that group of people that they do not, and that none of these players are boring. They're gonna mix it up. It's not gonna be blue-red forever, and so I wanted them to consider that and be aware if they keep Joel. He has a lot more options than I do. There's also this morning with breakfast. As soon as we got back to camp, every time you see a merge, you see people gather, do some introductions, and gather around the fire and get to know each other a little bit, eat the food that we were so deservedly earned. And not for a single second, all of the guys left and went to the water well while the women stayed in the kitchen and fucking cooked them breakfast. It's so disgusting. And I really hate that happened. And I don't respect that, and I think those people should really take a look at themselves. It's horrible. Even if you don't I know it's a game. We had time. We didn't know what was happening, and they refused to come help us. Taylor slaved over that fire for 2 hours trying to get it started after the rain, and they just all went around and literally ignored half of us. It was really rude, and so that does not leave a good taste in my mouth with some of those people, no matter what happens here. So I'm gonna remember that, and I hope that they take it as a learning lesson, because it was not a good look, and it didn't feel good either. We kind of joked about a kitchen alliance, so if that's something we can work, I would be happy to go that route. It would make me feel good, at the least. I know I'm a game player and I use my brain most of this time, but that really stirred something up in me. I want people I like to win, so if I can keep that as an option as well, I'm ready to move that way.
All right, here we are at the first tribal council after the merge. First off, I gotta say congratulations to all 11 of you. This was not an easy place to get to. You had to survive 9 votes or get back from Redemption Island, fight your way back. So all of you got here and all of you deserve it, and you deserve to feel very proud about that. So May, talk to me about what the merge feast was like. What was merge like amongst this group?
What feast? I had a feast. I was sitting there cooking it. No, when we first got back from just getting merged, getting to know each other, there were a couple of us that kind of went to the camps a couple times and then stayed around to cook, and then others that kind of went and scrambled a little differently. And then we didn't really get to cook all of it in the beginning. So when we came back, for me, it was just I know these guys got to do what they got to do to have the conversations they needed. So I was just I'll restart the fire, I'll cook stuff, and then if you want to talk to me, come grab me. But I respect that you need to do what you need to do. And then I even walked around with a little plate of bacon, and I was like, hey, do you want some bacon? So to make sure everyone was eating what we got before it goes bad.
So Jacob, did you have a similar experience to that of just kind of sitting and getting to eat and relax a little bit, or were you kind of spending your time talking to people a little bit more?
You know, I hear when you feed people, it makes them happy. And it sounds like that's a good tactic to go across and feed everyone, right?
Oh my God. So Carlos, you won your way back from Redemption Island. You ended up actually winning the challenge to come back. You've been out of the game for a while. What's it like reintegrating back with this group and figuring out what is going on?
I think it was overwhelming. It was like everybody like, hey, can we talk? Can we talk? Can we talk? Like not to me necessarily, but like to each other and to me as well. And I think that it was very different to the pace that the game was when I left, which was like everybody at camp, like you would see 1 or 2 sides conversation. I think the pace of the game right now is everybody's trying to talk, everybody's trying to scramble and talk to everybody, which makes it really hard to like track down and make sure that you talk to everybody because the camp is pretty big and everybody's all over the place. So it was overwhelming to say the least.
Ryan, you were the other person who made your way back from Redemption Island. It was a little bit different. You were able to get voted back into the game. So what was it like for you? Because you were also out of the game for quite a while and you had to reintegrate with this group. Potentially some of them voted you out. How do you figure out where the dynamics are?
Yeah, it's definitely a lot to take in, especially I compare it to like going away for summer vacation and coming back to school, and then you got to figure out what the social dynamics are, and then where you fit in and what's been going on, and seeing who put the clicks on where you want to fit in. But I mean, it's definitely like Carlos said, a lot faster pace than what we were used to, especially at Redemption, sitting out camping, playing games.
So Savannah, I can't help but notice that you're getting a little bit emotional over here. What's going on?
I'm just very frustrated because I feel like people are saying the correct tribal council answer and I need to be saying the correct tribal council answer. And it was just a very frustrating morning. And I'm not gonna lie, it was really frustrating to see mostly the men walk past us women down in the fire, trying for an hour and a half, trying to get the fire started. And I have to pretend to be composed because I'm up to be eliminated. And it's very frustrating. And it was a very frustrating morning. And I could have used a couple extra minutes to conversate. And I was trying to get this fire started for the tribe. And I know I made those decisions, but like I'm a human at the end of the day, and I thought it would be good to start the food for everyone. I thought we all wanted to enjoy the merge feast together, and it was not that. And that's maybe on me, but it was a very frustrating situation to be in. I don't think it was. I mean, we all have to make decisions in the game, so yeah.
Well, let me just say, Savannah, you're right. I didn't do anything with the food. I apologize. I was talking with people. You're totally right. I'll try to make it up.
So Maggie, what's your perspective on this? How does that feel to hear Savannah voice this concern about some of us were working on the food and then some of us were letting those people work on the food?
You see it over and over. Consistent theme in Survivor and in life is that women tend the fire, women tend the food. And it was almost surreal to honestly see that play out. So, I mean, I don't think it was I didn't
think it was
hide
ill will.
I don't think it was ill will. I don't. But
it's
like
life.
It
is life.
It speaks to like expectations and like what's placed on women and like how that comes into the game even and like what disadvantages we honestly carry with us. But that says nothing about the men here.
No.
I think it says more about what we live with every day.
Because of the complexities of this game, I'm not able to speak up and voice those frustrations and ask for help. And so it just puts it in a really complex spot. And I don't want it to affect the vote because I can take this outside. I'm very good at compartmentalizing things where they are. But it is just another layer to this that is hard and honestly
real.
is real. It's not just here, it's in life. And like you said, and so it brought up feelings.
I get you because it's like, being vulnerable, everybody's like, oh, well, I want to eat and I want to do that. And we're like fighting for our lives, and it is frustrating, but that's just the game. And we hear you today.
Yeah. Also, I think like the word merge is literally to come together, and it felt like it was everyone ran away from the middle and broke off.
Yeah, we
And-
didn't even go around like
yeah.
where you're from, name, age, or whatever.
Right,
So,
yeah, and
I don't
just
know,
like,
like
all the sticks were wet. We were working with very little, and there was just like a couple of us there, and
And then
it was
half
very
were back getting everything
At the other
else,
camp.
and we were
Yeah.
all supposed to go back to blue to get everything.
Yeah.
It just threw me off as
Like
well.
I
didn't
took
feel
2
united.
trips, and some people took 0
It
trips.
threw me off.
I'll vouch
I-
for Jacob. He at least came back both times with us to get stuff as well.
And I came back again to grab fire.
Oh, the embers.
The
You went-
embers
yeah,
as
yeah,
well.
yeah.
So I went
Yeah.
back 3 times personally.
I went back, twice.
Yeah, some people went back twice. Some people went
Just
0.
but if we all would have went,
It would.
I feel like we would all be together,
come
united.
together,
and then we
like,
could have
so
all
then
start on the
eaten.
merge fees.
Yeah,
Get to know
and then we
everyone.
could have done that stuff.
It would have just felt a lot more.
It is what it is.
Taylor
It's hard in
was
this-
like literally on her hands and knees trying to get us fired for a full
Yep.
hour. She sacrificed all that time without knowing whether it should be safe or not. So I know we might not be on the same side of the vote right now, but I just want to shout that out.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
I just take accountability and say, hey, you're totally right. This speaks how unobservant I am. I felt like the game was still going, and there's stuff hidden at the merge, and I just kind of never stopped. And I apologize. I'm really sorry. That's not fair. I really will make it up. Okay, best I can.
Can I just say, as a newbie, I don't know if most games are that way at merge, but like on TV, it looks like so united, and we get to know. And I'm kind of sad I missed out on that, but that's okay. There will be more. I'm not mad, and I'm
I'm
sorry
not mad
about
either. It's just,
like,
it's frustrating, and especially in the context of the game, it just complicates everything too. And we all have we all have a game to play. We're all playing our own game, and so, yeah, it is what it is. I think we can move forward with the game itself. We have to. It's where we're at tribal, and it's gonna have to happen. So, I appreciate everyone's perspective and letting me get it out.
Yeah.
And
thank you for saying something, because I feel like we were all we all felt
that way.
Yeah.
So, thank you. We can address it personally one-on-one if we need to, but thank you.
So Mariah, it's very interesting. Like I barely asked a question, and then that went into this whole thing that it sounds like some of the group was super aware of, and then some of the group was not aware of hardly at all, if at all. And it really does speak to the idea of this being a social game where like we are social creatures, and like we are conditioned by society outside of the game to act in certain ways. And like it's very interesting that it seems like the men were kind of unaware of this dynamic where the women felt like they had to sit and do the cooking. What other sorts of like social dynamics come into play in this group, and how interesting is it that it happened so quickly, like right there at the merge? Because like Brittany said, she says, I watch it on TV and it seems like everyone's just one big happy family. Why didn't that happen in this group?
I mean, a couple of sides. I mean, my stomach is unsettled right now. Like, I know when we got to Blue Camp, I think May came over. The only guy was Jacob. We're trying to lug all this stuff, and it was a moment like, dang, nobody wanted to come and help, So I think also I really feel, and I know you just said you're trying to move on, but that hierarchy in power, right? That power dynamic. And what she's saying is, I don't have any power right now because I can read these numbers. I'm on the bottom. So I can't even speak to the fact that I think this is really, gender bias or not cool. And I think in terms of the social, I think the question I'm hearing you ask is that game, we are all here to play. We are playing hard. I mean, this is real, but we are still people, and we cannot just run and are you with me and and I don't even know your name. You know what I mean? We got to slow down sometimes, even in the midst of the game, and just think about it. Every single person here is a person with a family and a life and history and hurts and all of these things. That doesn't go away because we're in this game. So I hear you, I feel you, I appreciate that it seems like everyone has heard you, and we just have to do better. That's it.
I appreciate that you all are willing to have these conversations, quite frankly, because I mean, I could sit here and ask you Survivor questions and you can give me all of the Survivor answers that we've all had memorized for 22 years now, right? But when we really get down to the nitty gritty is when we're able to have like actual conversations about this. And people mess up, like it's not like anyone's doing anything intentional here. And I think everyone understands that. But having the conversation and talking about it is how we actually get something real out of these games, as opposed to just, oh yeah, what was the challenge like? Blah, 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 blah. I'm gonna ask that 50 more times over the course of this weekend, but we only get to have this real authentic conversation once. Yeah. So Brittany, while you might not have gotten what you saw on TV, the result is you got to introduce this conversation to people who might not be willing to have that conversation. They might not understand that conversation, and it might spark even just one conversation out of this for people out there to talk and realize, like, gender bias is still very, very much a thing, and if it's given the opportunity to present itself, it absolutely will. And that's not just gender bias, that's racial, ethnicity, age, everything, and that's what's wrapped up inside of this game. So I appreciate that you all are willing to talk about that, and I hope that some part of you can hold on to that, not only moving forward in this game, but also moving forward in real life. All right?
Yes.
All right. Well, with that, we will go ahead and get to the vote. We'll start with Carlos, and we'll zigzag through.
No, it's not here anymore about mischief. Is it still active? Okay.
That was really sad and reflective.
Clue 1. Hidden immunity idol is buried somewhere in the game. No one will just stumble across it.
Treasure map. The mischief maker gains 1 clue to the location of a hidden immunity idol. Once per round, the mischief maker can upgrade this treasure map by spending 2 more safety keys. Updating the treasure map provides a new clue. Clue 1, clue 2, clue 3.
A hidden immunity idol is buried somewhere at Tribal Council. Your gaze narrows, but others might be honing in as well. Oh, okay. He's already started.
No one will just stumble across it. However, you might not be the only one looking in the ground. Somewhere. Congratulations, you found the hidden immunity idol. The hidden immunity idol will keep you safe for being voted out at 1 Tribal Council. If you intend to use the idol on yourself or someone else, you must present it to Casey after the votes have been cast, but before the vote has been read. If you use the idol, you must have the highest number of votes. The person with the second highest number of votes will be eliminated in the game. If you are voted out, do you want me to read this whole thing or just... Okay, holy shit. Holy fuck. I've never... Oh, God. I'm like shaking. Can you burn this? I mean, I'll set it in the flame, but that'd be dangerous, so.
All right, the votes have been cast. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. If you have a hidden immunity idol and you wish to play it, now would be the time to do so. I'll read the votes. First vote, Savannah. Second vote, Savannah. Third vote, Eric. Eric. Joelle. Joelle. That's 2 votes Savannah, 2 votes Eric, 2 votes Joelle. Savannah. 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 The 12th person voted out of Surviving Bloomington and the first member of our jury, Savannah. Savannah, the tribe has spoken. All right, you can grab your torch and head on out. All right, with some important conversations and quite a divided vote, I'm very interested to see what this merge group is going to do moving forward. You're officially halfway through the game. You can grab your torches and head on out.
Yeah, it's pretty tough. Obviously, I'm super excited to make merge. It was the #1 goal I had coming into this, and I was excited to get there. And it sucks that we had a twist that came into the game that I thought I had made enough inroads to at least try and get something done. Unfortunately, the way that things swapped and unfolded, I came in without the numbers, and I hadn't even met anyone that had come in from the blue tribe. So I knew I had an uphill battle to go, and I was excited to see Ryan come back. I was less excited to see Carlos come back.
I first want to apologize. I was one of the men that was walking off to have games, and it was very inconsiderate of me to not consider the tribe and wanting to come together to build the shelter or to help bring things over. I think that's something that I have to reflect on my own behavior, and I appreciate you bringing it up.
It definitely hurts. You know, I made a decision in the voting booth to not play my keys that I had. I felt that if I played them and got lucky somehow, I'm not very lucky, but if I, played it somehow, I didn't have much of a game to play anyways, so I was willing to trust the few people I put my trust in, and here I am. I felt in my gut immediately. My body always knows before my brain does, which is the lesson I should take out of the game. Yeah, so I'm sad to be out. I thought I could do a lot more when I got to the merge, but I am still very proud of the game I played. I had to go through a lot of tough tribal councils, some epic ones that I'm excited to watch back. I got my first ever immunity challenge win, which was, I underestimate myself sometimes, so it was a really great moment to get that. that win. So I got a lot of bucket list items checked off. I'm really excited. I got to shout out Ryan. He really looked out for me this round and really tried to help me. And I wish I could have helped him too further in this game. But unfortunately, we didn't get enough time to play together, and I hope he does well, which is why I didn't want to use his key. I think he can use it for something better down the road. So if I can't do well, I'm wishing him the best of luck. I know we're both kind of in the same. We've played some games where we're disappointed with the results, so I want him to get a chance to play.
I pray to God that the shot in the dark I just gave you works. I hope you were here next. I couldn't get the notes flipped off you. Yeah, we can still be working together.
As for the overall experience, I had the best time. Like I said, I challenged myself in different ways that I was not expecting. I survived out here for 4 days in the rain, in the heat, and pushed my body past my limits that I haven't in a long, long time. This game is hard. This game, we all bring in something that into the game. Maybe it's something I didn't think that I had in me. I can walk away with my head held high. I'm excited to be on the jury. I love this game, and so I'm gonna vote for who plays the best game, and that includes all of it: the strategy, the physical, the social, and just being someone that I want to vote for. Unfortunately, that's part of it too. So I'm wishing the best for Maggie and Brittany. They have the biggest hearts, and I hope that they can make some moves.
Savannah, this is not how I wanted this to go. I really wanted you to stay in the game after all we've been through. But at this point, I have to go with what gives me the most options moving forward.
I'm wishing the best for Ryan. And hopefully I am just excited to see some crazy chaos unfold. So, yeah.
Excellent. Great.
Thank you.
No comments.
No notes.
No notes.
No
Yeah.
notes. No notes.